Hey, thanks again for joining us for the 2013 RSFFL Media Day. Our next head coach, general manager coming out is Robert Harris, the leader of the Coaches Cadets. We look forward to hearing what he has to say.
First of all, thank you guys for coming out today. Excuse me, we had a moment for a second. I mean, you know, this never gets old. All right, it never gets old being in this position. We want to thank all of our fans for all the support you've given us. You know, coming off of a championship, you know, just 2 different seasons. All right, last year, you know, we started from the bottom. All right, we were 1-4, 1-3. You know, we were about a 6 seed, had to win the championship. And this year, we've been the favorites all year round. But what's been great about it, we've had a lot of motivating factors along the way. A lot of guys who didn't want us to win. But we always had challenges. Guys step to the plate, you know, talk a lot of smit and this and whatever. But we're excited about the opportunity. We definitely didn't take this season for granted, and that's what we talked about this whole offseason, not taking any things for granted. You know, putting our hard hats on and coming back, you know, stronger than ever. I wanted to send a special shout out to our front office. I mean, we had an awesome draft. I mean, what can you ask? I mean, I would say that we had a season full of ups and downs, but I'd be lying to you. All right, we had a lot of ups. All right, but it was all a part of us. Our GM did a great job of drafting. We had 2 guys that we drafted. We shipped them out of here before they hurt us. Reggie Wayne and Malcolm Vick. We wish them the best. But we have a great roster, great team. We're excited about this opportunity, and as you all know, we're 13-2 right now, and one of our blemishes was Aaron foster care. So if that's not a reason to be focused, we're excited about the rematch, and you know, we got a great week of practice. And as you can see, man, this is a business trip, man. We've been here before. We're now out here in tour, taking tours, and you know, riding roller coasters and taking our families out to eat. This is a business trip, man. You know, we just got finished having a business luncheon, all right, and now we're about to eat. We're about to eat this weekend. All right. Any questions? Yes, sir.
Hey, Coach Harris, how do you feel about this matchup, knowing that you've been defeated by this team, and that one of Peyton Manning's prime targets is Demaryius Thomas, and I know that Peyton Manning's really the focal point of your team.
Oh, man, Peyton is definitely the focal point of our team, but with or without Peyton, we're going to do well. We scored 165 points last year with Peyton having one of his worst performances on the year. And as far as his target being Demaryius Thomas, we plan on not throwing him the football. I mean, that's just plain and simple. We plan on getting it done without getting him the football. We have no issue with that. And but we do give him the ball. We give him the ball. We have a full slate of guys capable. If Peyton does well, Demaryius does well, it doesn't matter. Last week we got a guy go for 36 against us. You know, we still beat those guys. So hey, whatever happens, we're gonna bring our sack lunch and we're gonna be prepared. Yes, sir.
Hey, Coach. Jerry Taylor here from New York Times. You mentioned earlier that you lost to this team before. How
Right.
are you planning on overcoming them this time?
Well, we just got to play better. I mean, that was one of our worst performances of the year. Peyton played bad that game. Well, the good thing about it, most of the time when Peyton plays bad, he comes back with a strong performance. And him playing in Houston this week, you know, opportunity to really clinch in real life, the number 1 seed. He has a lot of motivation, a lot of things to play for. We're playing in some good artificial turf. So we're excited about it. But yeah, that motivates us. They beat us. All right, so we're definitely not taking them lightly like we probably took Lynch Mob a little lightly last week. But we're definitely not going to take these guys lightly. We respect what they got going on.
Thomas Schneider here with the Milwaukee Marauder.
All right, Thomas.
You know, we've been watching you guys for a long time. We really like the way you perform. What have you done to keep your team so motivated throughout all the weeks? You guys never slowed up, never took a break, and you guys really didn't slow up towards the playoffs. We know last year's #1 team in this league. Rested some guys and looked for a different playoff position than the #1 seed. Can you speak to that a little bit?
Man, winning never gets old. Never gets old. I mean, what we did last year, somebody else has done it before. All right, nobody's been won 2 championships in our league history. Nobody's gone back to back, so that's motivating enough for us.
How you doing, Coach Harris?
How's it going?
Man, pleasure. Quincy Avery, man, thanks for coming out. So we just want to talk a little bit about your team. You know, moving forward, you guys got a great lineup, great team, as we can see. Who are you thinking about keeping for the next year's ball club?
I mean, we have a lot of options, man. But what we did, our GM did a great job with drafting last year by kind of trading out the first round.
Mm-hmm.
Had a lot of second, third, fourth round picks. Well, might be the best idea to keep in those guys.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't miss on anybody, and I want to give a special shout out to Pierre Thomas being our starting running back, and he was our 15th round pick.
Wow.
He's a possibility, maybe keeping Pierre.
Mm-hmm.
We like Gronkowski. We love him. He's a part of this, and we're gonna win it for Gronk is one of the things we have written on our shoes this week. And Peyton Manning, of course, is an option. We drafted him in the 4th round. So those are 3 guys that come to the top of our list if we keep anybody.
You honestly think about keeping Gronkowski? I believe you got him in the 5th round.
Right, 5th round.
So it puts him at a 3rd round nod, and he has a devastating knee injury.
We have a lot of time. We have a lot of time. He has time to heal. We're going to keep up with the reports and the medical. We'll see. We're not going to release him. I'll tell you that.
That would be a bad idea. So looking at your matchup with AFC, they defeated you. How do you think they defeated you last time, you guys?
Well, plain simple, we didn't play well. Des Bryant didn't play,
Mm-hmm.
so they're going to see Des for the first time. Peyton didn't play well. Peyton has a lot to prove, man. Brandon Marshall has been a leader of our team all year. He's got a championship, and he set the tone for us last week early. And these other guys, hey, if they want it, they got to go get it.
And the opportunity to become the first ever 2-time RSFFL champion. I mean, how does that feel, and how do you make sure that your guys stay motivated? We hear that to repeat is one of the hardest things.
Right.
How do you keep those guys motivated?
Man, it feels good. I'll tell you that. That's a fact. But to keep us motivated, man, is man. Each week we seem like we have another. Somebody says something. Somebody does something. So we felt like it was very hard to get here.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We had to play grounded. We had to be grounded pound 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
Had to be lynch mob 3 times. And that was motivating enough because that we couldn't take those guys lightly after beating them twice, beating their class twice. We knew they were going to come for us, balls. And now this week we're playing a team that beat us. So I don't think it's hard to get motivated. They beat us. All right, we got to get some get back.
So I noticed you said that this was a business trip. Was that a subtle shot at the AFC organization?
Those guys hadn't been here before, man, so they really don't know how to carry themselves. They walk around and just.
I noticed they said they're enjoying themselves. I think you might have heard that. I saw you in the room next door. I just wanted to clarify if that's what you're doing.
Yeah, it was a shot at it. Yeah, we're strictly business. We're here to get it done. That's it. We forget all that. We celebrate after the season. Coconut Syrah, shout out to you guys. We got you guys ready on ice in the locker room.
Man, if there's one thing I can support is you guys' overwhelming confidence, man. Me as a confident guy myself, man, I really appreciate that, man. Is there any words that you'd like to leave your fans with and everybody else with as we get ready for this game?
Each and every week, guys, fans, the city of Decatur, we're going to pack our sack lunch, and we've already got it packed. We're ready to go. We'll give everything we got. If that's not good enough, it's not good enough. We're happy with what we've done so far this season, but we're definitely going to pack our sack lunch, and definitely shout out to our fans and our organization. And one other thing, we're looking next year. We're looking to move. We're going to announce that we're looking to move out of Decatur.
I just recently received a text, and it said that you guys already filed your paperwork.
We filed our paperwork. We're looking to move out of Decatur. We're looking to move into Brookhaven next season.
Wow. Coaches, Cadets, and that's how they leave us. Coaches, Cadets not only looking to win a championship, but they're looking to take their championship and get out of Decatur and get into a major money market in Brookhaven.
We see you guys on the field, man.
So, man, that's just we'd love to wrap up, and we thank everybody for their time looking out. That's some major news. Coaches Cadets getting out of Decatur. We look forward to this matchup, man, and thank you all for participating in this season's RSFFL. See you later.